Igbo ọma na-ege ntị, anyị ekenekwa unu ọzọ n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị sịkwa unu nke onye chiri ya zelu. Alright, once again, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Depends your time and your location you are joining us today at Eastern News 24. Anyị sịkwa meka Chukwu okike abịa mapụrụ ime ihe niile. Onye a na-abịa akpọkwuo okwu ya aza nọnyere ụmụ Biafra, ụmụ Chineke. Ise n'ime ihe niile Biafra ya abịalili. Alright, dịka o si dị, anyị agbapụnụ ya ọsọ n'ife anyị wee n'ụbọchị nke taa. Ya bụ ozi ọmụ na-eji n'ugbu a bụ a powerful prophecy, prophet, as in the major prophet kwuru. Onye na-ekwu okwu ya bụ David Elijah. O nwere ife okwu about also breaking news. David Elijah delivers a game-changing message to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Nchọkwunu ga-ya bụ ife. Unu ga-ya bụ ife na reply with your own comment on the comment section below. Once again, make sure you stay tuned at this particular clip. You are going to see what the prophet of God says concerning Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Biafrans. All right, over to you, the major prophet. Over to you, sir.
And the inauguration, I want to use this opportunity to say a congratulation message to the president of Nigeria, Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But I have a piece of advice, and this piece of advice is what the Bible said: my son, attend to my words and incline thy ears to the words of my mouth, so that it shall be well with you. When authority is given to somebody, or a position is given to somebody, something plays out. Number one, there is an observer that is also known as a spectator, and also the Bible called them cloud of witness that are there watching the person that opportunity or position or a place is given or positioned somewhere. And then what is the work of the cloud of witness or the observers? Their job and their work is to look at how you are going to work with what is given to you. Now, the position of president or a position of a leader is also known as a position of a God-man. It's known as a position of a father. It's known as a position of the one that cares, the one that heads everything that consists of that nation. Which means you, Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you are the president of all the church people in Nigeria. You are the president of all the Muslims in Nigeria. You are the father of all the Igbos in Nigeria. You are all the father of all the Yorubas in Nigeria. You are the father of all the Fulanis in Nigeria. You are also the father of all the Hausas in Nigeria. To mention but few, but to cut it long short, all the ethnic group in Nigeria, you become the father of them all. You become the number one citizen of them all. This opportunity that God has made available for you is opportunity for fatherhood. It's opportunity for love. It's opportunity to not disappoint. We have been coming from people that are like frying pan. When something enters into the frying pan, has been fried in the frying pan, and luckily it falls out from the frying pan, the prayer is for that thing to enter into water. When it enters into water, the fire will come down. But when you go out of frying pan and you enter into fire, it becomes the worst state of a man. Nigeria today is divided, is running at a scatter, is suffering, is crying, is weeping, is hating, is rejecting, especially somebody like you fighting and saying we don't want. It's as a result of what they have passed through in the past, especially from the person so-called their leader that has not paid attention to them or given them the opportunity to now enjoy the dividends of democracy. I know that most of the time the rejected stone is always the chief cornerstone. What is expected of you now is to reconcile, to heal, to bring together, to father, to now begin to look into all the injustice in Nigeria, you begin to look at, oh, these people are marginalized so way. These people have never gotten the fair share of the country. These people needs good governance. These people needs water. These people needs food. These people needs medical care. These people needs this, that. This is what should be done for life to be better. This is what should be done for people to be happy. This is what should be done for people to feel part of the country. This is what should be done for people that are agitating to have peace, or to now get what they are looking for, or to now say, okay, this is a better way, and enter into what is called a proper dialogue with everybody in the country. I want to let you know, everybody will not be a president, but the president is not all and all in every country, because every president needs the people to be able to do well. If a president says, I don't need the people, and he feels he has arrived, he can do it all, that president does not go far. He will have a bad name. He will mess things up. So, my candid advice is to go back to judiciary. Look at the judiciary. What are the cases that are piling up? Example, look at the case of Nnamdi Kanu. What can be done to remedy the situation? Look at the case of the Biafra agitators, the Oduduwa agitators, the Ariwa agitators, the Boko Haram, and all the sectors and every area that people are crying. Look at the electricity. I am also one of the people who has seen vision of the electricity issue being solved. Look at the electricity. Does it mean that this electricity cannot work? What will it take for it to work? Does it mean that, oh, the country that got it right are richer than Nigeria? Or they are magicians? Or what is it that happened? Then you begin to look at all of those things, and begin to look at all of those areas, and begin to look at, oh, what do I do to heal? There are so much wound in Nigeria today that will not require another fresh wound. The issue of petroleum products and all of these things, the country people, the people in Nigeria has had so much wound in their body that what they need now is healing process. If somebody says, I am a thief, and I am brought to a place, the eyes of the people is to watch me. If truly I am a thief, or a witchcraft, or an evil person, or a womanizer, or smoker, or drinker, or whatever they call me, and I'm brought to a place, all the eyes of the people will be to watch me, whether I will sneak out and go and drink, or I will sneak out to go and womanize, or I will sneak out to go and do those things they say I used to do. But if they watch me for 1 week, watch me for 1 month, watch me for 1 year, and they didn't see me smoke or drink or womanize or all of those things they accuse me of, do you know that the same people who accuse me will surely begin to sing for me? The only problem that we will have is the proverb they said, what killed the tortoise? They say mushroom. What killed the son of the tortoise? Mushroom. What killed the wife of tortoise? Mushroom. And what is the brother of tortoise holding in his heart or in his mouth? Tortoise. You see, it become a big issue. Gini burum be ero, Adam be ero, Oparam be ero, did that ero. So, awambo otunogbe, awambo otunogbe. Opposition kapirako. In other words, we must not continue in one phase to begin to mark time. If we look at the country Nigeria, oh, Nigeria is not working. We have tried everything. This man from the north has come, this one from here has come, and everybody have come, and it's not working. Let us all together sit down and discuss. Are we to remain together, or we are going to part our ways and everybody go to their father's house? To your tent, O Israel, go and manage yourself the way you can. But if we look at it that yes, we are willing to now discuss together and dialogue together and find a remedy to all these problems that have been eating us up. The same issue that started in the year 1960, fast forward to 1968. down to 1970, the Civil War and all of that. We look at it, the same issue continue to linger here and there today and tomorrow. It now definitely means that there is no headway anywhere. So at this point, I want to advise that the best method now is to look for healing process by engaging every stakeholder, engaging male and female, old and adult, everybody, young and adult, everybody, to engage all ethnic groups, to engage every process to make sure that everything work well the way God created it to be. My words may not be sweet. My words may not be too accurate as I'm saying it, but one thing I want you to pick there is this is time to repair. This is the time to heal. This is the time to reconcile. This is the time to make friends and brothers and unite and now look forward to now ending the issue of hatred. Why is hatred here? What is the cause of hatred? Let us end the cause of all of this hatred, and then you will see that excellent is just the word of mouth. Excellent will be something visible instead of just the words of mouth. Thank you, and God bless you. And once again, congratulations. Use this office that God has given to you. Prove everybody wrong. When I say prove everybody wrong, I'm talking about everybody, including everybody that doubted, everybody that said, oh, this, that. Everybody in one way or the other that does not believe in your capacity, in your capability, in whatever you said you are. Prove all of us wrong. And at the end of it all, sky will not be our limit, but our limit will be heaven. And at the end of it all, glory will be to the Almighty God. Every government in this world that wants to succeed will also have what's called inclusiveness. You know, some people will say, oh, we are an island. Without these people, we can do. Without those people, we can do. The reason why so many people have so many mistakes is when they lack what is called consultations and what is called the listening ear, and also what is called the inclusiveness. Somebody will say, oh yeah, these people did not vote you because of that. Deal with them, forget them, frustrate them, do this, do that. Never you, Mr. President, listen to people that will push you to become enemy with anybody. Do your best. God will help you. And God will make way where there is no way and put mercy in what is happening. Because I see a lot of people who say, oh, I don't care about this tribe, I don't care about these people, I don't care about that people. And they now go ahead and do things on their own. Grace disappear, grace depart. And I want to say that everything in life is not fight. Boom, bang, bee, ba, 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 ba. No. There is no power that can be engaged with the power of dialogue. That's why when God wants to win the war, he said, come, let us reason together. God didn't say, come the war, let us fight. Or I'm coming to fight you or beat you. He said, come, let us what? Reason together. So the power of dialogue is one of the key things that is highly needed to make all things all right. So at this time, inclusiveness, healing, and all the things I've advised is very, very paramount at this time. That is what will bring the desire of every man and the future. As at yesterday, people were all over the country running etasketa where to buy petroleum product. People were running, oh, nowhere. They go here, not available. Go here, not available. Still, within that yesterday and this morning, there was a swing into action. A swing into action. At least you can see the petrol and the fuel to buy. Even though I know that the price aspect will be revisited and also will have what is called drastic reduction and complete eradication and settlement on that aspect, but it's a sign of what it calls swiftness.
Ndị be anyị kene m unu azụkwu m daalụ nne nke onye chikwere ya zelu ama m nụrụ ya bụ ife the great prophet the major prophet ukwu onye a na-ekwu okwu ya maka ihe bụ prophet David Elijah. Anụ m nụrụ ife okwu gbasatalụ maka Bola Ahmed Tinubu ka efi nwere ike ikwu na ya bụ ife. Leave us with your own comment on the comment section below. Don't forget that this is Eastern News 24, where we give to you the latest news on what is happening in Biafra land. Ụmụnne daalụ nne asimeka chukwu oke abịa mapụrụ m ihe niile gozie unu niile ụmụ Igbo ụmụ Biafra ise ise ise.